Hey everyone, my name is Leanne and today I'm going to be bringing you a beginner's guide to the Women's Prize for Fiction. A while back I did a similar video on the Man Booker Prize and people seemed to respond really well to that, and some people did ask if I would do a similar video for other prizes, and I decided the next one I would talk about was the Women's Prize. The Women's Prize is probably the literary prize that I have the most success with in terms of books that I've enjoyed and also have just sort of the longest standing relationship with. I have read the previous 3 winners of this prize, and for some of the winning books that I haven't read, I have read other books by the author that wrote them. But yeah, I'm just going to jump into telling you a little bit about the Women's Prize for Fiction, what you need to know about it, and the history of it. So the Women's Prize for Fiction has gone through several different names over the years. It has been the Orange Prize for Fiction, it has been the Orange Broadband Prize for Fiction, it has been the Women's Prize for Fiction, but I think most famously it has been known as the Bailey's Women's Prize for Fiction. I think during the years where it was the Bailey's Prize, the marketing and branding of the prize was really strong, and I think that's why now that the prize is called the Women's Prize for Fiction again, people are struggling to stop calling it the Bailey's Prize. So obviously over the years it has a number of companies sponsoring it. In 2012, when it was known as the Women's Prize for Fiction, it was sponsored by private benefactors, and it is currently sponsored by a family of sponsors. Now I'm going to read this to make sure I get it right, but the Women's Prize for Fiction is annually awarded to a female author of any nationality for the best original full-length novel written in English and published in the United Kingdom in the preceding year. Over the years, the number of books on the long list and short list have varied. This year, there are 16 books on the long list, and I believe that will be narrowed down to 6 books on the short list. The long list was announced on the 8th of March, and the short list will be announced on the 23rd of April, and then the winner will be announced on the 6th of June. And who gets to decide who wins? Well, the judging panel is made up of a number of different people: journalists, reviewers, agents, publishers, booksellers. There have been comedians over the years, and the honorary director, who is Kate Moss, who is an incredibly successful novelist. The setting up of this prize hasn't been without controversy. It was set up in 1996 in response to the fact that the shortlist for the 1991 Booker Prize was all male. Now, I'm not here to discuss whether we need an all-female prize like the Women's Prize for Fiction. I think you can all tell what my stance on that is. And to be honest, I don't want to give any attention to the people that have slagged it off in the past. Don't really care about them. No woman has won the prize more than once, but Margaret Atwood has been shortlisted 3 times without a win. British writers have won 5 times and North American writers have won 9 times. I think moving forward with the Women's Prize for Fiction, I would like to see a lot more diversity included in the shortlists. But yeah, that is just a little beginner's guide to the Women's Prize for Fiction. I know when you first start getting into literary prizes, it can be really daunting. It can feel like the books are going to be inaccessible, they're going to be really literary. But to be honest, I love a good literary prize. I'm really glad that I have gotten into them and into following them. Even if I'm not reading all of the books on the long list or the short list, it's something that I really enjoy keeping up with. And as I said, I've had a lot of success with my reading experiences in reading books from the Women's Prize shortlists. So yeah, that's all I'm going to talk about today. Let me know down below if you have read any books from this year's long list and what you thought of them. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.